Hey, my humble fam. This your girl Kia, humble with big faith that is. And I'm so happy that you clicked on my channel to get another message from your girl. So listen, I want to first say thank you to one of my subscribers, which happens to be a good friend of mine, for holding me accountable. She said, hey girl, hey, I ain't seen you on here. What's going on? What are you doing? And so as we began to have, more conversations, we started talking about something that happened to me a while ago. So I don't know who needs to hear this message, but if you clicked on this, most likely it's for you. Okay, so I was telling her a story about when I applied for a job that I didn't even think I was going to get because lo and behold, I actually worked at this company many years before, many years before. And I didn't leave on a good note at all. When I say at all, I mean at all. It was for a school. I had gotten into it with another employee there. And when I say got into it, I mean, I don't like to be talked down to whatsoever. And I will say this, I was definitely younger then, but I'm still on that. You treat me with respect, I'll treat you with respect. I'll come here to do my job. We don't have to be friends. We don't have to take any of these things home. So let me do my job while I'm here. That wasn't in her ministry apparently because she kept coming for me. So it literally got to the point to where I said I was young, right, y'all? Y'all heard your girl. I said I was young, okay? My mind frame ain't the same today, okay? These days, honey, I don't even think about no fight. Don't nobody got time for that. Listen, it ain't in my ministry. It ain't in my spirit. Listen, go get somebody else to do it, okay? But at this time, it was one of those moments where last day of school, I'm whooping you on sight. It just is what it is. I told y'all I was young. Don't come for me. I told y'all I was young and I didn't play those type of games, okay? So I don't let you kiki all through this school year because I needed my coins. I needed my coins. Your girl was in college too. I needed my coins. I just needed this job to pay for it, okay? But end of the year, you gonna get it. When I say you gonna get it, you gonna get it, okay? So last day of school came. Absolutely. Honey, I'm ready to make it happen. Like, I went to her office like, it's time for me and you to make this happen. It's time to give it a go, okay? So words was exchanged, more so like security get to my office. That kind of exchange. And it was so crazy because even the people that worked there, they knew, like they honestly knew that this lady was a handful. So they didn't blame me for popping off the way I did. I'm not saying it was right, but they did not blame me for popping off the way I did. So with that being said, of course I had to resign before they fired me. But I didn't even care because that was my mind frame. That was where I was at that time in my life. You are not going to disrespect me in no type of way. You're not going to come at me sideways. And it's going to happen. Like, let's go in this student, not even the student parking lot. Let's go in this faculty parking lot so we can get it down. Okay. So she didn't want to posse, girl. Again, I'm not going to say that's one of my proudest moments, but your girl put her foot down. I put my foot down. You're not going to try me. You're not going to come at me no any type of way. That's what's going to happen. Meet me out here in this faculty parking lot because we about to get it down. Okay. So fast forward. And that's why I will continue to say that God is an amazing God and he will open up doors that you will think that are closed for you. You think that they're closed. You think that somebody has cement behind the door that you just cannot get it open whatsoever, but that's not true. So I was letting her know this encouraging story. And like I said, I don't know who this message is for, but listen, take it in. Because whatever door you think is closed that you cannot get in, honey, if it's meant for you to come on in, you're going to get in there. Whatever obstacles are in your way, listen. It's going to happen for you. It's going to happen for you. So fast forward all these years later, I'm looking for another school board job because, let's be clear, school board, something about that calendar, honey, that calendar. Like, at this time now, I'm a mom. I want to make sure that I'm out of school when my daughter is out of school. I want to make sure that the summers, I have more flexibility, all holidays off, So I said, you know what, let me get back out here. Because I wanted to get in the school board. I was blessed to be in a position where where my schedule could be absolutely flexible as long as it aligned with my daughter's job, my daughter's being in school. So I said, okay, let me go back. And so as I'm looking for jobs in the school board, I see a position open for this school. And when I say a position open, I mean, like, I don't think you understand the convenience of it, the location, everything was perfect for me, okay? The hours were absolutely perfect for me. Didn't have to worry about dropping my daughter off to school. My husband had that. All I'd have to do is pick her up, and guess what? Boom, I'm back in the school board system, and everything is everything. But this is the same school that I almost whooped up the latest. So how am I going to get this job? So I said, you know what, God? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to apply. Anyway, I'm going to go out there. They told me that, you couldn't do it online, but I had to go and formally, take out my resume and things like that. So I said, you know what, let me go out here. So now, as I'm getting ready to go to the parking lot, I see one of the security guards that was there from years before. And I see him and I say, oh Lord, please, if anything, just don't let him remember that. Just don't even let him remember me. I'm just coming in to apply. Okay, don't even let him remember me. And what if the same staff is there? Like, what if the same principal is there? What if that same lady is there? I get there. First thing he says when he sees me, boy, I ain't gonna never forget a pretty face like yours. So I'm like, oh Jesus, take the wheel. Because he remember me, then that means he know what happened. So I'm sitting up there and I'm like, hey, how you doing? And he's like, oh yeah, I ain't gonna never forget your face. I ain't gonna never forget your face. Boy, I thought I was gonna have to run over there on that golf cart to stop you. I said, you know what? Okay, Jesus, it ain't meant for me. It ain't meant for me. Okay, Jesus, this is it. This is it. I let all that fear get the best of me. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to do it. I'm not even going to be bothered with it. But I was already there. So I said, let me go ahead, turn in my resume. I went in there. The lady at the desk, she was like, oh, you're applying for XYZ position. I said, yeah. She was like, okay, that's my position. I'm going to be leaving. And so when she was like, can I see your resume? So I gave her my resume and she looked at it and she was like, oh, well, why you didn't add this job number on there and da-da-da-da. And she was like, because keep in mind, I hadn't brushed up on my resume skills at all like that. I did it to make it look like, I was doing what it's doing, but I can't get no degree in that. I can't help you. If somebody somebody on this side need me to help them with a resume, don't message me. I can't do it. I ain't got it. That's not a part of my ministry. So she looked at it and she said, okay, look, I want you to make these changes. Make these changes. She said, do you live far from here? I say, no, I'm not far. She said, go home, make those changes, come back. So I'm like, okay, I'll go do it. I'm not gonna lie, I got discouraged. I said, you know what? This is a sign. I'm not going back there. I got home, went to my computer, opened back up my resume, making the changes that she told me to make. And I said, I'm not about to do this. I'm not going back up there. For some reason, I let my fear and my insecurity of what had happened stand in the way of an opportunity that was opening back up for me. So got into my word, told Holy Spirit, if this job is for me, it'll be for me. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. So whatever had happened, it is a thing of the past now. I made the corrections to this resume, went back out there, saw the same lady. She said, look, again, I'm leaving. She said, but I'm very good with the manager here. She said, I'm going to tell her that me and you went to the same church. I said, huh? I'm going to tell her. She was like, you a Christian, right? I said, yes. She said, you believe that God is ahead of your life? I say, absolutely. Praise God. Yes, he is. Okay, he is. I don't care what y'all thinking, but he is. She said, okay, we believe in the same God. So this job is for you. I said, come on now. I said, come on now, Jesus. Come on. She walked me in there to her manager and told her, this is the person that should replace me. This is the person that should replace me. I know her. She has an amazing spirit. This is the person that should replace me for this job. I ain't have to do no talking. The lady said, okay, would you be able to come in for an interview tomorrow? I said, yes, absolutely. What time you need me to be there? She said, okay, just come about 10:30. Just come about 10:30. Can you make it? I said, yes, I can. Listen, y'all. Listen. Stop letting your past define you. Stop letting your past rear its ugly head back in the way when you're trying to change your life or you're trying to do something for the better. This opportunity for me was excelling, okay? I prayed for a job that was in this location. I prayed for a job for the schedule that I needed. I prayed for a job that would allow me to get off, be on time, to pick up my child, to still have a life, to still be able to function normally. I prayed for this job, but I was getting ready to let my doubts, my fears, my insecurity, better yet, my regret of the decisions that I had made years before stop me from getting this job. So again, I don't know who this message is for, but just like I was talking to my friend, letting her know this little story, I encouraged her. So I hope it encourages you. And it doesn't have to be about a job. It can be about whatever you are going through in your life right now. Don't count yourself out. Don't. Because I'm telling y'all, I was not supposed to walk up in that building, especially after that man told me, oh, I knew I had to rush with that cart to go down there to stop you because you was going to put something up. See, the enemy thought. The enemy thought that was going to turn me around. I was supposed to go back in my car at that moment. I was supposed to go back in that car. But I didn't. I stayed right there. And did I tell you, let me add that tidbit in, that same security guard told the person who told me that she was going to help me get the job, this my girl right here. Oh yeah, she cool. Went 10 toes down for me. Now he could have been trying to say all that just because he said I was pretty. But guess what? I wasn't going to let that enemy step in and take my blessing from up under me. Because I knew that job was for me. I knew that I had been praying for that job, and the opportunity became available for me. Whoever just listen to this message, I'm telling you that whatever you are trying to do right now, but you feel like your past is holding you back from it, just do it. Just do it. Don't allow it to take over your life and create a future for you that you haven't designed, that God hasn't designed. Because that's what we do. We let fear take all these opportunities away from us because we're so scared to just step out there. I should have turned around when the man said he remembered me, but I didn't. I walked through those doors anyway. Walked through those doors, went on an interview the next day at 10:30, listened to the lady tell me, okay, we still have to do a couple of interviews, but the job is pretty much yours. Hey, do y'all need me to say that again? The job is pretty much yours. All they needed was my background, which I knew was coming back clear. And thank God that my background was going to come back clear, because if I had whooped that lady up, listen, y'all understand, I ain't got to get in detail. If I had whooped that lady up, I'd have probably been behind bars. Okay. But again, that's my past. I was young. But I'm not going to let that moment define or dictate my future. Okay. So that was just my tidbit for y'all. Because again, my boo thing had to call me and get on me like, hey, get on here and motivate these people. Get on here and encourage these people. You have been through things in your life that you know can encourage and motivate and inspire someone. So that's why I'm here today. So I just had to step on for my humble fam. Listen, click like, click subscribe, whatever you want to do. If you was feeling me, you feeling me. If you ain't, girl, you know, just keep on, keep on with the keep on, you know? But God is doing something amazing in this season. And for him to have that message from me right now, in another week, we'll be in September, okay? So whatever it is that you're trying to do or get done, oh, hey, hello, did y'all hear my dog? Did y'all hear my dog? Listen, she co-signed it. She co-signed it. Did y'all hear her? She co-signed it, okay? Whatever it is that y'all, hey, how about y'all? Oh, glory. See, listen. Oh, glory. Listen. Oh, glory. Oh, glory. Listen. Okay, hey, that's what we do, honey. We do praise and worship around here, honey. We do praise and worship around here. Okay. Listen. Whatever it is, it's yours. Whatever job it is, it's yours. Okay? Listen. Whatever business it is yours. Whatever victory that you're trying to overcome right now in your family, you may didn't want to go in there, and you may didn't want to talk to this family member because you feeling some type of way. I'm telling you right now, go ahead and step in that room. Whatever friendship you trying to mend that you know that y'all been on the up and up and that. Make that phone call. Make that phone call. Whatever it is. Families, jobs, friendships, finances. You think you should be making more? Give it to God. Honey, he says you have not because you ask not. Your girl is here. Okay? So again, this your girl Kia, humble with big faith, that is. Okay? Listen, I know I'm looking a little rough today, but I did put on some earrings for y'all, okay? Fresh face, but I did put on some earrings for y'all, okay? I worked out this morning. I already got my little zhush going on. So, again, click like, click subscribe, share this with somebody that just needs to be encouraged, that needs that extra push to get through. That's it. That's it. That's it. Did y'all hear when my dog was barking? Listen, she came in right on time. That dog has God in her spirit, okay? She came in right on time, and that was your confirmation. That was your confirmation. All right. I love y'all. Thank you so much for all my subscribers that do reach out to your girl. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Have a blessed day.